Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. Embark Courtyard. We have Calm the Leper in the front with the Crimson Curse. Accuracy, damage, speed, dodge, crit, all important stats to have. With Withstand, Revenge, Hew, and Chop. I could get rid of Hew and put Solemnity on so that we have healing and stress relief on this unit. I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem, though. I think we're okay. You know what is interesting? Maybe getting Intimidate in case we come across a croc, but you know what? I think we'll be okay as we are. We have an Occultist set up with Weakening Curse, Vulnerability Hex, Hands from the Abyss, Demon's Pull. Viridia is going to be our Accurate, Stunner, and Debuffer. Now, I think I remember last time I was doing these Courtyard missions, I had another Stun Trinket that I was using to stack the stun chance on the Occultist. I don't actually have any other trinkets that increase stun chance. Nothing good anyways. I think I might be able to buff it by like 10%. Yeah, I don't even think that's good enough. So we're just gonna give him the Focus Ring instead. The Jester has the Ancestors map, a ring, Harvest, Inspiring Tune. The Vestal, Milk Jug, our healer. The Head, the Diary. They're fully upgraded. Everyone has... Oh, actually, not everyone has full upgrades. We only have 8 grand. I actually have to sell more trinkets, I think, to afford this mission. Well, we will sell... What are we never gonna use? What are we never, ever gonna use? I'm never gonna use the, like, Flagellant only stuff. We'll sell that. We'll sell this. We'll sell the Shrujin's Charm. We'll sell the Bloodthirst Ring. We will sell the... I don't know, I'll piss people off and sell the Solar Crown. Now let's sell the Brawler's Glove. I usually have other things that improve damage. And why do we need this? Well, turns out I forgot. I actually need to upgrade people's abilities in the Blacksmith. Well, at least upgrade everyone's armor. Anyone who needs to hit, we can upgrade their crit a little bit. Anyone who does damage, we can upgrade definitely their weapon. That's probably good enough. I don't really need to upgrade the speed or crit of our Vestal, because this does not improve accuracy and she's not really doing damage. Okay, let's do this. Ancestral stuff can be found again, says disposable account. I always thought that maybe when you sold an ancestral trinket, you had to fight the Shrieker to get it back, but it makes sense that you can also fight the Shambler to get it back. So in theory, what we could do is start selling ancestral trinkets, and then whenever we find a Shambler, we can just fight it again. Let's, I mean, we could do that right now even. Like, plus 50% food consumed. Oh, yay. We'll totally use that. Yay. And we can just say, hey, the bottle, sell it for 7,500 gold, and then take that money, come in here, and then remove some, like, negative locked-in quirks or something. Like Dark Temptation. There we go. Okay, let's embark. Courtyard. Provision. Still embark. We have 5 invitations, I think. This will use one of our invitations. We're gonna take all the food. We're going to take 1 stack of shovels. If we come across more obstacles than this, we can heal and stress heal. This doesn't matter so much. I'm gonna take 4 stacks of blood. I hope this is enough, but it's probably not gonna be enough. It's probably gonna take more than this. I will bring along a stack of torches, just 1. No keys. Never use a key on a chest in a Courtyard mission, I've heard. We don't need holy water, because when everyone starts getting afflicted by the Crimson Curse, this will hurt them instead of help them. They are vampires after all. Some medicinal herbs is unnecessary. I don't even think we need antivenom or bandages. We don't need laudanum. We don't need Aegis scales. We do not need shard dust. So it costs 3 shards to take, and you can take up to 12 if you want. Interesting. I think this is what we want. We just want food, shovels, torches, and blood. You need bandages, says chat. I don't think we need bandages. Bleeding will occur in this mission, but even if I bring 12 bandages, with the amount of combat we're going to do, I think we're going to run out of bandages, and then what is my healer going to do? Not heal. I think we're just going to be healing if we get bled. There are some enemies that can inflict a pretty nasty bleed, so maybe having like 1 stack of bandages might be appropriate. So I'll take 1 stack of bandages just in case. I do not think we need anything else. 4 shovels, maybe more shovels, but I'm just going to embark.
They would arrive in teeming hordes, adorned in powdered wigs and pretension, seeking to slake their thirst on wine and indecency. As intoxication invariably took hold, innocuous frivolities would escalate to ever more disturbing diversions. Orchestrating the hideous affair was a hunchbacked fiend who seemed to delight in proportion to the suffering he caused. I could have stopped him, I suppose, but I was a slave to my own appetites, and restraint would have rendered me a hypocrite. What games does this diminutive fool play at now?
Excuse me. This quest is epic. You are not expected to finish epic quests in 1 attempt. You may regroup the quest at any time, and your progress is saved. When you obtain another invitation, you may continue the quest from where you left off. So hopefully we have enough supplies to make it through here. We also have a couple of people craving the blood. I'm kind of tempted to let them crave though, because I think when they bloodlust, I think we have worse affliction interactions. If they just crave, well, okay, for you I'll bloodlust though, because you actually do damage and the damage buff is nice. But for the Vestal, I don't really care. And I hate to say it, but most of these curios we're probably gonna ignore. Surprised. Also, we have blood light instead of regular light, plus stress, minus bleed resist. How much negative bleed resist? 10%. But the torch will always count as above 75 light, so we should have, yeah, plus 15% trinket damage on the damage because of the candle. So we're at high light, the sun ring works, but moon stuff does not work. What do we do here? Well, early combat, we're gonna have the Jester bleed. We're gonna have him stress heal when we're a little bit more done with the fight. Leper, EDU he just chops things up. Occultist, what does he do? Pulls and stuns. That is his entire job. And his base stun chance is 170. With high accuracy, that's essentially a guaranteed stun nearly every turn. Might even be able to kill this guy. Might as well try for it. Brendan Toad says, ooh, that's a big map. This is also, yes, a big map. It is a large map. There's nothing random about it. It is very much, oh no, don't do it. No, you just stressed him out. It's very much huge. How huge is it? I don't know, maybe like 100 rooms worth, maybe more. It gets pretty big. So do not expect us to complete this in an hour or even 2 hours. It can take a long time. But I've had good experience with this type of a loadout, so I'm definitely hoping that we can get the job done. What is that sweet smell that sings to my very veins? He moved forward. That does not matter.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And now we have a bit of a problem already appearing, which is that if this mission is insanely long, what the heck are we gonna do about loot? Well, if we keep leaving the mission and coming back, we use invitations. We have 5 of them. We use invitations, but we also progress weeks, and we don't want to progress the weeks too quickly, so we're probably going to be turning down a lot of loot in this place. A lot of loot.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
28 stress? You buffed the stress by 28, excuse me? Kill this guy. These guys, they're actually not that bad. Usually we can kind of combo stun these guys, and they have pretty nasty attacks, so I like combo stunning them. If I had a better stun trinket, I could have a 100% chance of stunning them 2 times in a row, but we actually do not have that here. Connie says the strong stun of the occultist is very nice when there's no light to worry about. That's why I think this is a perfect environment for a frontline stun debuff pull occultist. Yes, I could also have given him a, you're dead? I could have given him a,
Obliterated.
A sacrificial stab or whatever, but he can just combo these stuns very effectively. That had an 85% chance of working, I believe, so the fact that it missed does not really bother me too much. Nice number of viewers, says disposable account. I see what you mean, 69. You didn't die? Ah, damn it. I do hate that they double critted the Jester, but this is also why I prefer the Jester as opposed to someone like the Houndmaster. We can get more targeted stress heal faster for units that are taking a lot of damage, which I think can be kind of important.
Their formation is,
and by kind of important, I mean very important.
The offensive.
We did get proper scouting this time. There's actually a secret door too. The thing with the secret doors though is that there's not necessarily money in the secret doors. There can be other things in the secret doors. Also, there's a locked room and it has a red key required. Well, we're gonna have to explore and try to find a red key in order to get into that room. So let's, if this is gonna be a big mission, let's start off to the side here. We'll come back later and then see if we can get into this secret door and red room if we can find the key. Okay. Bit of a surprise. I think we should go for the Corpse Eater. Not like I have a choice with the leper, I suppose. We should bleed them. The bleed is very nice on that Jester because, you know, in a situation like this where there's 2 enemies in the middle,
the abyss returns.
The craving itself speaks through me. Oh, more stress. You can get the bleed out on both of them. You don't lose any efficiency. Toss out a heal. We are starting to get, you know, more stress on everybody, and at which point the Houndmaster is good at keeping stress down on everybody, but I still prefer it in this setup where we are keeping the stress down on the Jester, because he's got a 50% stress right now. And we'll probably start the stress relief right now. We have great sustain here. You know, the Vestal can heal, the Jester can stress heal, and the Occultist can stun, the Leper can do damage. We can sustain against essentially, maybe not any party, but most enemy parties. They're gonna have a hard time doing significant damage to us. Am I human or merely a vessel for the blood? I don't like the consistent amount of, you know, nonsense stress that we get here, but we'll make do, we'll make do. Am I not a vessel for the blood?
Falls.
Well, I guess you're a vessel for the blood. All must bleed, it is the way. You hit your Jester for 10. Oh my god. I think I made a mistake giving him the blood earlier for the bloodlust. We should have just let him ride at low blood level. Low blood levels. No secondary stun. We have to hit him for 5. Honestly, I'd rather just toss out a heal. A heal for 5 is actually pretty low. Skull toss. That's also very unfortunate though because it is stress, but you know what? We can just stress heal it and then kill him on this turn, so it's not really that bad. At least it didn't crit, you know? Okay, I was gonna say a stun would be nice to get even more healing and whatnot done, but that's fine. Our inventory is already filled, but obviously we're not gonna leave right now. The blood, I must have the blood. Oh.
Packs laden with loot.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are often low on supplies.
I guess you can get blood from these things? I didn't realize that. All right, thank you, Vessel. Maybe I should start activating those for blood. We're gonna need more of it. I should probably look up the curios and see what curios I can get blood out of, honestly. That might be a smart thing to do. You think? So I'm sorry that the Jester right now is just essentially gonna be doing nothing for a time, but oh well. Enraging Slight, the Thirst. You shuffle, you're gonna get stunned. Your speed is also 11, but there's not much I can do about that. This turn did not really do that much for us. Maybe we should have bled with the Jester. But if we dodge a few attacks, I'll be happy. Okay, good. We actually did move first, too. Beautiful. I don't want that guy to go because he can shuffle my party, and I really don't want him to shuffle my party. Okay, so you've now feasted. I want it so much pass. I hate these guys so much. Their nonsense is so annoying. Predigestion. Dodge. Dodge. Oh, well. Just don't get blighted again. Oh, you did. Alright, so you're blighting for like 6 now, I think. We should probably take care of the bug. The other guys do inflict the blight, but you know what? Honestly, that's what we've got the healer for, you know? You don't want the buff, that's fine. Well, if you don't want the buff, we will, give it to Jester. Okay, it's starting to hurt a little bit. Let's do a protection debuff.
Well struck.
It's a good crit. I just want to heal. There we go. Healed for 11. I do feel like the heal is slightly low. At least they didn't go for the occultist this time. Let's go for a chop. We will hit the one that has the lower protection. Good.
Decimated.
My heart will burst! You're gonna be fine. Just keep debuffing things. Really, if we're only using the leper to attack, we can really only heal or only kill one enemy per turn, but he does so much damage that getting 1 kill per turn usually is not that far-fetched. But we really should start opening with the Jester, I think. Awash in Crimson, I am reborn. Just makes more work for the frickin' Jester.
Annihilate.
Yeah, we should probably use the Jester at least initially to do a bit of a I love the scouting. This is a dead end too. We should probably use the Jester to do to do a bit of a bleed attack, at least initially. So you, if I give you blood, you give me treasure. I don't think you give me anything else for anything else, so I'm just gonna go to this dead end, which I assume is a dead end because we did get the scouting. But just in case somehow like the scouting bugs out, I'm just gonna make sure that this is a dead end. It's a dead end, okay. So I will do this battle down here as well, and then we'll go this way. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I want to interact with her. Like in theory, well, I wish I had the food now. In theory, maybe if I interact with her, we have a chance of getting like trinkets or blood, but I don't want to give her blood. We have to keep that for ourselves. Okay, I'm gonna give blood to the Vestal. I don't know proper blood min-maxing techniques, but you know, it's been a while and she's been craving, so I wanted to make sure that she didn't crave forever. Now, we have torches. There's no light level. Using torches gives you +3 accuracy for 1 fight. You can also use torches here to recover stress. What happens if you just interact with them though? I have the page up, and let me just like quickly alt-tab here. We probably summon. we probably summon enemies. Or we have a chance of getting blood out of it if we just interact with it. So we either do a fight, or we get blood by interacting with this. Maybe we just want to interact with these instead of burning them down. Like the last time I was here, in like my previous playthrough, I did just burn all of these for stress relief, but we have a jester. What if we just start interacting with these? These fights are not that bad for us to deal with. What if we do this to try to get loot out of the fight / blood out of the fight? Or blood out of the loot, I don't know. I'm starting to think. I'm starting to try out different strategies in my head and figure out if anything is gonna work. It's possible. The Esquire is very annoying. But he's also really slow, so he's not that much of a problem. Kanye says, ah, it's Mr. Riposte. Yep. He does be like that, huh?
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
That was a very good opening combat there. 110% stun. That gives us a decent chance of stunning with the occultist. His speed is 3. Leper speed is 6. Probably just a heal, honestly. Get everyone to full. Try to do another stun. Totally worked. So a Hugh will get the kill here.
As the fiend
also crit.
falls, a faint hope
These fights tend to not be too difficult, actually. Like 3 enemies and we know exactly what they are, because apparently it's the same enemy every time. Don't crit. Oh, come on! It's another 29 stress, plus stress from the Vestal stressing you out. Oh lord, should have just Dirk stabbed last turn. Alright, what are you gonna do? All must bleed, you hit him, you debuffed him, low accuracy, you healed him. Alright, this is getting out of control. But if we can stall, let's stall and do more healing. You can just, you know, get ready to one-shot this insect. Ding dong ding dong dong. Soothed. Alright, let's get the kill. Unless we can crit and do another stun. That's why I love the occultist, man. Good crit chance, great accuracy, good stuns. Just bought ourselves another turn, so we'll take it. We're also not getting any warnings of stalling, so I don't know if that means that the game cares on these combats, or if I don't know what, really. That worked pretty well. Connie says, I'm reminded why I play with speed hack now. Yeah, there is a mod to make the combat faster in Darkest Dungeon. Just makes the animations play faster with less delays between actions. I was tempted to install it on this playthrough, honestly, but I don't necessarily mind the sometimes slow actions from encounters. It doesn't really bother me at all, is what I'm trying to say. There are some annoyances though, like if buff arrows are happening, you have to wait for every like buff, debuff, bleed, blight, stress, horror, like modifier to finish before you can actually do anything, which can be annoying, but 7 to 14. I'd much rather just get the kill.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And you can go for a stun. I like it. Buys us some time. There's a corpse in the way, but hey, you know what? If we need to, that's a bleed and that's a crit. It's kind of a lot of bleed. If we need to, we can just have the occultist do like a pull, which will also clear the corpse. Ding dong ding dong. Or he could try for another stun, which has a, again, I think it's like 80% chance of landing. 170, 90, yeah, 80% chance of landing. I think honestly I'd rather do that, because we can always kill this manservant at the front with our leper. That's annoying. At least the leper is still in position though. And I'm not going to use a bandage, I'm just going to do a couple of targeted heals. I might want to consider putting another accuracy trinket on the leper. The only one that we have is the Sun Ring. If we're gonna have the Jester do a lot of stress healing, that could make sense. Because the leper really needs to not miss any shots. You're not dead yet either, which is the most frustrating part of this, except now there's no corpses. Awash in crimson, I am reborn. You're just stressing people out again. I hate the stress, man. Lots of stress everywhere. Buried blast, that's a stun. Debuffed, dodge. Otherwise, not that bad. Now I also cannot stun this bloodsucker with the occultist because of his positions. We're probably just gonna try to go for the KO. We're a little low on health with units, but we got shuffled thanks to that enemy doing the pull on the Jester, which is unfortunate. And we got some blood out of it, which is nice. It is a dead end though. And there's a trap and combat coming soon. But yeah, I think maybe I'm gonna, well, let's get rid of this because it doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna put the accuracy on the leper. We need him to not miss. He already has enough damage, but the Sun Ring also does provide some damage, so I want to make sure that leper can hit his shots because he needs to. Even like one miss can matter a lot. One stress. One stress. The game likes giving you one stress, one stress, one stress. We just need like easy combats, no shuffles, and good stun ability so we can recover a little bit of stress. This seems like a good fight for us. Corpse Eaters, who cares? I'm not even gonna try with the Jester, who cares? We're just gonna let the leper smack you down. Slash, keep you stunned. Hey, hello, welcome, ML Burke. How you doing today? Says, just started playing Slay the Spire, enjoying it a ton. If this is your first time playing Slay the Spire, yo, I hope you enjoy it. The game is a lot of fun. You have 1 HP. I'm not gonna heal, well, yeah, we're gonna heal with the Vestal. I was gonna say I'm not gonna use the Vestal to kill you, but you've already attacked, so we have time. Ding, 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 ding. What has the highest hit chance? One of the buffs slash debuffs. Could have used the chop, but you know what? Here's the thing. Or sorry, could have used a hew, but here's the thing. It might miss. Our leper is not very accurate. The blight doesn't really bother me that much. We resisted one of them as well. It is kind of hard to do enough stress heals to keep everyone in check here. I might actually try to do a bit of a skill reset. I might try to give the leper his ability again that buffs his own stress, because that way I wouldn't have to focus him with the leper at all. I removed the ability because I need the leper to hit, but if we ever get into an opportunity to stall, I want the leper to deal with his own stress slash HP. It's gonna help me out a lot, I think. Brendan Toad says, I like that there's a war zone out there and the Jester is performing a concert. I mean, that's, his entire moveset is that. Solo, finale, battle ballad, inspiring tune. You can make a Jester that only is like in it for the music, you know? That's where his heart lies. If you want. Okay, yeah, so I want you to have not withstand. Instead, we'll give you Solemnity so you can heal yourself a little bit. Maybe even get rid of Revenge, and we'll do Solemnity. Maybe like a Purge so you can get rid of corpses. Solemnity. Should have upgraded Purge, but this is fine. Craving the blood. I don't want to make you bloodlust though. It's annoying when you bloodlust. Oh, you're craving the blood too? Rude. Let's harvest. Just in case we don't move before the maggot, he's gonna die. We're gonna stun the ghoul. It's a guaranteed stun. This is also probably not a fight that we should try to stall out because of the high stress involved. I know not what I've become, but I know what I need. Why does that stress you out?
A singular strike.
Yeah, this is probably not a fight that we want to try to stall out here because of the high stress that can come in. Good dodge. Now everyone else can focus on the ghoul. We could lower protection with the occultist, but I really think we go for the 50-50 stun. Well, not anymore. It's an unfortunate bit of moving. It's also an unfortunate bit of stress and horror.
Fear consumes the mind.
Oh well. At least now we have that opportunity to stun again. Only 8 damage? That's not that much. You should, honestly, you should probably just attack, even for 4. I want to get the ghoul into a place where he can be one-shot, and then when that happens, we can hit him with the leper and get a KO. Hey, hello, welcome, roll in the... I don't know, roll in the hole? Hello, welcome, thank you very much for the gift subs. I appreciate it. Also, Save, welcome, long time no see. How many people has he gotten killed in this run? 100. I'm doing pretty poorly in this run of Darkest Dungeon Save. We should probably go for the stun again.
Impressive.
It was a 50-50, it landed, buys us a turn. Get a little bit of stress heal on the leper via his own ability. And then honestly, weaken that protection so we can get a kill next turn. He has 1 HP. So literally anybody can kill him. We should kill him with whoever acts first. It's probably gonna be the leper. Sorry, jester, I meant to say. The craving itself speaks through me. Stop giving people stress! It's your job to cleanse the stress, not increase it.
A victory.
Well, thank you for the crit, though.
Perhaps a turning
I do appreciate that. Dun 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 dun. I don't know, keep the busts, I guess.
That overconfidence is a slow and
There's a secret room.
killer.
Let's check it out. Please, good heroes, release me from these chafing shackles. I owe you a debt of gratitude for your kindness. So I believe, oh, they're gone. I believe you find them in the stagecoach when we are done. This prisoner has been freed, and we can get a new antiquarian if we want it. Also, torches, not only used for shovels. There we go. So another reason to bring along torches is that you don't have to worry about those things. Curio. A potted plant. A shovel gives us loot. I don't really want to get loot unless we can like get blood out of this. I don't think we get blood out of this though. I think it's just random loot. So I think what we're gonna do is just leave because we need those shovels to deal with actual walls, which would probably be more important to worry about than blood. 65s. Why am I even considering anyone that's not the jester for this? Burn, burn, more potted plants. Like, there's so many curios to interact with here, it's insane. Bum, 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 bum. These guys bleed. We should probably still bleed them. Like, let's only do stress healing after we've managed to stall out. Here's a question, what do we do here? Can't stun those guys. We could stun the bloodsucker in case we don't kill him. But here's the thing, if I vulnerability hex him, we can probably kill him because the leper can one-shot him and he's probably not gonna miss now. We do use 2 actions to kill 1 unit, but that seems like it's pretty good. That was like a that had to have been like an 80% chance of stunning with the Vestal. It's unfortunate that it missed. Dodge, dodge. I know not what I've become, but I know what I need. Why does that stress people out? Say thank you for the gift sub to Roll in the. My mind wants to go to Roll in the Hole, but that is not your name. That's just where my mind wants to go for some reason. Okay, this supplicant should be dead next turn. Actually, you know what? Let's kill him this turn. Good digestion. If we can stall out the Cavalier, maybe we could actually do a couple of bits of stress heal with our leper. Because I want to do more stress relief whenever possible. I don't really mind if this Cavalier here actually does another attack. You know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna Alt Tab. I've opened Google.
Chevalier.
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 Chevalier. Thank you, Google. A knight, a chivalrous man. I thought it was Cavalier. Chevalier. Chevalier. That's what Google says. I trust Google on this one, okay? Good double stun. Let's stall out. You know what? Let's not stall out. Let's use the Vestal to do some damage. It's dumb and it's stupid, but it, you know, helps. It gets the job done. Luckily, these Chevaliers are very, very, very slow. Which is good for me. Cavaliers are the horsemen, says Mighty Odin. That might be true. You think we can get another stun? In theory, we could get another stun. He's actually dead, so let's worry about ourselves. Oh, it's French, the pronunciation is weird. As expected. We got more blood, it's free blood. We are craving, so let's Bloodlust again. And I am gonna Bloodlust with the Leper, even though he could hit an ally and do a lot of damage. I'm gonna give him the opportunity to not do that. 375 gold. If this stacks to 5, how much money is that? That is... I think it's 1875. No, yeah, 1875? No, yeah, 1875. Which is technically more than a full stack of regular gold, but it's so hard to get that much gold, I'm not going to worry about it. I think I'm also going to start stockpiling gold in my inventory. I don't really want this to be a heirloom run. I want to get as many stockpiles of gems and whatnot as possible, because we need money. We need to be able to upgrade units, and it's kind of hard to upgrade units right now. Scouting. Well, I have no idea where to go. Let's go up. Because what happens is when you get to a dead-end room, you always get scouting if there's a way out. You just don't know what the map is when you walk into the mission, because the map is like it extends to here, it extends up to like here. So we don't know what the map looks like until we get to these rooms, but we can actually get real scouting. We saw it over here where we saw the secret door. We can get real scouting to show us what's, where the passages are, because this place is really freaking big and long. So right now we got some real scouting, double real scouting. So we can actually see that there's a path back to the main area from this room here, which is interesting. And if we keep exploring, maybe we'll find that red key so we can access this door here, which might have something really unfortunate on the other side of the door. You never know. Okay, so this is stress relief if you use a torch. I'm gonna do that because I think that That's just nice, because then the Jester doesn't have to spend a million years doing his own stress relief stuff. Thirst. Cortisone. Well, let's bleed him. That's a lot of damage. She's pretty fast. Isn't she? I forgot what she does. I forgot what she does. But at least we killed the Esquire, which is nice. Mind your manners. So this is just gonna be, I was gonna say stress, but it's actually not stress, it's just the mark. We just got a little bit unlucky with the fact that it crit. At least the Jester, you know, we know what he's gonna do, I guess. Bong, 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 bong. No reason to toss out a stun. Sedated. The craving itself speaks through me. They just love stressing people out. It's so annoying. I should probably keep them bloodlusted, honestly. It's just hard to want to do that. You're dead. Might as well kill you.
A momentary abatement.
And good crit. I thank you. We all thank you. EDU calm. The wonderful leper. You know what? We have more blood. There you go. You're bloodlusting now.
They can be beaten.
Hopefully you don't want to move to the front and be like, I can taste the blood from up here. I'm actually surprised that we are at blood equilibrium, to be honest with you. I would have thought we would start, you know, using our blood supplies, but I guess it will take a while. So I think we should just interact with this. You definitely tease out some valuables. We got blood and we got gold. We're gonna take the blood, so I'm gonna get rid of 3 portraits for 1 blood. Blood, could there be some here? Yes. But that seems to work well. That seems to work pretty well. We don't need to use torches on those to get loot. You can just open them to get loot. I always thought you had to use a torch on those to get loot. Another thing that we could think about doing, and I haven't even come close to implementing this, is we could try to let people get stressed out enough that they go to affliction, and if they get virtues, that'll help us for the remainder of the mission as long as we're here. But I do find it a little bit annoying to have to do all of that backtracking. So this might have a key in it, I don't know. Backtracking? Sorry, I kind of hate having to do all of that lowering of the stress. Backtracking of the stress, I guess is what my brain wanted to say, but did. Hello, welcome! One Diff Man, thank you for the resub. Watching too much Gungeon, contractually obligated to resub. Thank you very much. I also apologize, by the way, for a lack of Gungeon over the past couple of days like usual. I have it uploaded now, it just wasn't uploaded before, but it should be good from here on out. At least for a few more days. I need to play more Gungeon. I know, I just haven't been. I've been playing other things. Like Darkest Dungeon. But I got some ready to get up. A bleed would be real nice, but I'm gonna keep the stress down. I actually wouldn't really mind getting hit, because if we get hit, I can actually use the Vestal for some purpose. And then keep stress healing with the Jester. Okay, so 80%, I'm gonna go for it. Worm. Great stuff. Speaking of other games, check your email. Oh no, what has he done? What has Save done this time? What have you done? You know what? Kill the corpse, then we can kill this Chevalier. There should be a Darkest Dungeon mod. Bulletkin class. What would he do? Well, he'd probably just, you know, have guns, if I have to imagine, right? He'd probably have a lot of guns. Okay, so that's another kill. You have 1 HP. That's highly annoying. But everyone's a little bit low on health, so we'll toss out the party heal. kind of hate that you did get one more turn. Just don't crit us.
Death waits.
I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Lapse in concentration.
Wow, I hate that. Because now it means we both can't stun and can't stress heal, so back you go. Bum, bum, bum. We gotta get you first. Even if it takes 2 turns, I'd rather go for you first. 3 damage. Well, we do have to hit you one more time. I would like for the leopard to do his own personal stress heal. We just haven't had the opportunity to. Man, there's no way that you could do this without having a Jester or a Houndmaster or a Crusader, is there? Like, there's just way too much stress involved. No reason not to stall, I don't think. We got more blood, at least.
Victory,
Blood? Is that the blood? She
victory
says.
nonetheless.
No, maybe she didn't say. Lost treasury chest. Must hold some kind of loot. Oh, I guess it doesn't hold anything of any importance. I thought it held like a key or like a good trinket or something. It's just Lock of Fury. Plus damage, plus speed. Minus max HP, which could actually be pretty good on the Abomination. If you ever want to roll it as a unit that transforms, the bonus to speed could be kind of useful. But I'm still going to say no, because this is not the type of mission that we're here for. We are here to live, not to loot. What you need to do is stop jinxing, says Connie. I would if I could. I am the jinxing king! You know what I wish we had? Camping logs. But we don't get those yet. My pulse slows, the need abates. I want to try to do this mission with, like, you know, simple AI maze pathfinding skills. I want to do like one full side. Ooh.